Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's going to air one out right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll go right and find his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He gets that to Brown. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. on the ground. Here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll get this out wide. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. On play action, here's Jackson. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 2. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. They'll look to throw.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A run with Durendo.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll give it to Durendo. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Back to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He's got a man. It's Walker. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A pass complete there to Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Man in motion is Smith. He's across midfield. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Jackson looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Jackson now. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
That ties the game at 14. Justin Tucker with the kickoff for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The man in motion is Watson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here just past the 30.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. Now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the ground, it's Guerendo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
Ravens 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Second and 7. Now it's Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Raiders 21. Justin Tucker with the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He gets that into the hands of Wilcox. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action now. Jackson. He keeps it himself. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A run here with Mitchell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught downfield by Smith. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are wild. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Walker. 2nd down. Jackson. To the left side and taken in by Smith. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's a designed run, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here's Jackson. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. To the tight end, Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here comes Guerendo. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
In motion comes Walker. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On play action, here's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page for this target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the handoff, it's Guerendo. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game.